Okay, today is Sunday, August 17th, 2014. This is 18:59 in Buenos Aires. I am still who I am. I am tired. I feel a little bit oppressed. I had a complete night unsleeping. It simply happened, which just happened, and I were trying, which I tried. I were all around some places in the city, just walking, and I were just visited in a plaza. I were dealing with certain situations were still excursions, and were still the same all happening. And the whole night, my love were right beside. I just came out with my other line, my mattress. Simple basic phone, even localized by the same satellite by Yorona, which were also afforded and trying to see how to handle certain things about the extortions of Cristina Kirchner, pedophilic officialism Argentina, pretender of presidents, and the Sodoma Ejército Argentino, Armada Argentina, PFA, and bodies, with the pardon of victims. The problem certainly is still the same, and I just were walking and sitting myself in any plaza bench as I were there. So simply happened the clear reality that I just were walking, feeling, suffering, and communicating myself, my supposed delirious. Delirium all the day, right? Degenerados argentinos, asociados, degenerados, marcado lesa humanidad, Gobierno de la Ciudad de Buenos Aires, Cuerpo Médico Forense, Fuerzas Armadas de la ramera CFK y su maldita degeneración social. ¿Sí? Secta. Matoncitas, malevas, machas enfermas. Genocidas, ladroncitas, reventaditas, degeneraditas. Perritas en celo de toda degeneración. Patria. Con el perdón de víctimas. Well, and the reality of this all were exactly what just were and what it is. And the reality of this all delivered in what it only came to be. Just dealing with which I dealt, and I am really tired. Nothing happened except I were alone, wishing I do have some friend beside, which can hold me for a moment and tell me we could still keep on walking. Perhaps having that person which not need to be destroyed, raped, murdered, or incriminated in forgery in the generations of this sick Sodomaki, Argentina. Sick shit. And simply come down with somebody to be at least having a soda in a plaza, drink with and talking of whatever they're around, and counting in a healthy friend, which be friend and really be with me, right beside. Not only have the know that I have a lot and I love you all, but the reality to be right in this same moment, that this same isolated state, destroyed sided state, right beside to count down somebody to even be beside me while being in a rehearsal room, or in a moment of recording, or in a moment of singing, or taking a picture, or simply going for a coffee, making any kind of a thing together, any kind of a activity, being together, whatever the situation, whatever, to fighting beside one each other and just being there. And I miss you a lot, Moshe, and I miss you a lot, and I miss you, friends of mine, and I'm so sorry, so. Alright, the situation is simple. The 10 lousy shit excremental abomination Argentina keeps on. where the sickle degenerates the whole night hunting and destroying and raping people until today, and went also to attack Anya. I went walking from my place seeking to charge my bus card, and I were delivered because of I had some credit still into Plaza Flores. There I just put a credit in my bus card and I just traveled some around and just were around, and I never went where the porn assembled of this disgusting Sodoma degenerados said to be. And while this all, I were in this lousy place again, and in this lousy place happening a lot of things, and under the extortion to behave like a cheap seeker whore, which never happened neither. Just dealing with the thing and seeing how to do, what to do, when to do, and how to handle it. That's post delirious, you know. And in the middle of this all, just whenever Your Honor, Edmund J. under threat, under menace, he'd say to me, move, get out of bed already enough. It were about 6:30 a.m. Sunday today. And I just saw the first ever 65 liner bus coming, and I said, okay, I'm moving. And when I just went for, it were this thinny, lousy, damn scum shit Metropolitana in a parking zone watch, playing the I am the government is what I command, sick sodomaki degenerado, perrita sucia, watching me and going back. And while I just came up on the bus in a hurry because of the bus we're leaving and I didn't want it to run, just came up on the bus and I watched it through the window, and the fuggy shit, sorry the word, which says on me, the same fuggy shit, which it is, watching me and making the mind control, guessing some lousy shit to make up any other shit to make self-business, and oh, we're here and we're singing on me, and when saw me just ran because of we're making felony and prostituting. Really, you piece of a big word. Sodoma degenerado. You and your body. Sorry this. And in the middle of this whole reality, I just went away, and whenever I just went away, I kept under the same situation and under the same extortion. So suddenly I just dealt with certain situation, and I were walking all through large blocks, and whenever it were the moment, I just taken a bus and went away. And whenever I just went away, I kept under extortion. And whenever we're about 8:30 this morning, this Sunday, this 17th, August 17th, 2014, near my address, I came on the another, which inside of a diplomat corps seat, Buenos Aires, of the state, got Sodoma degenerados, PFA, Fajina, Maricolandia, with guns to the shot to the head, extortioning about ICC to deliver witnesses and material, and to give in Amias for they to do whatever they wanted, and even people of Israel. And also I to come into the phony Sodoma Nest pretender of police station, Degenerados Maricolandia, with the pardon of victims too much, already still delivered into there for being raped and murdered and destroyed intentionally, supposedly to come to help me permanently, that I came in fighting as well, about I to be kneeling, begging for they to make me the damn female and show me how much or great they could be with me, and to making with me whatever they wanted. And also that, not only that, but come about the reality, I too behave like have you seen the speech? Is this holy? So suddenly, at the point of the soul, dealing with this, we handled as we could. We have a lot of wounded people. We have 3 murdered. And the lousy shit still keeps on making the same thing like I know they would. And about Maynards went to attack Amia because of they says they commence and it's what they says that gotta be done. So they had them all because of they says how to be and they to have the handgun in because of they command and they says what's done. Faggot Land, Maricolandia, Sodoma, Policía Federal Argentina, Prefectura Naval Argentina, Gendarmería Nacional CIDE, Policía de Seguridad Aeroportuaria, Metropolitana RDI. And Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, Maricolandia Queen, applauses. They'd have fun, of course, for the Patriot. Well, Maricolandia, not gay. Are we clear? Sodoma, shit. Carries what they've done all through, forever, in the hell. Rotting in hell forever. Shala. And sorry the words again. Alright. I just slept 4 hours. I didn't want to switch out my clothes. I'm gonna take a shower, I think, about a moment. And still with the same, I am near of my birthday. And I said again to my sisters, instead giving me presents, to give me as ever they to consider the money because if I want to make savings, because if I want to buy a dynamic microphone. And watch about some offers, some prices around AKG trademark and Samsung. So suddenly started this to generate to trade in and saying he's gonna rob and he's gonna robbing like rob the whole rest and like rob train and keeps on delivering the damn shit and forging and organizing that generates and attacking people for whatever I or any other to say of truth, what they are and what they do. So suddenly the reality is this, they sent flights again to the European states, to Israel, to US, to the whole of the Institut to United Nations, South Africa, India, China, Malaysia, Japan, Russia, and much other places to hunting people and destroying people and were kidnapping people here. Disappeared this last night while I were under extortions and feeling really tired of everything. And really slept so few hours. And while this fuggy land, Metropolitan and associated shit, telling that I gotta be internated and I were making all that they says and they proved it, but forgery and making some beshkula and making some groping of them genitals saying, oh, I'm gonna make it to you and you are going to obey to my command over what I'm doing now, and having some sperm in hand and saying, oh, this is what you are going to eat, and having so happy time on the delirious that generate on the witchcraft they thinks gotta be about what they shit are, saying that should be about the cut making. The reality is simple, still all on and on and on, and still the same all over, and this is what we call. So in the middle of this old situation, we still forward for the same realities and for the same all over and over. And in the middle of this all, the simplicity of, during this, already Israel clear, European states clear, US clear, South Africa clear, the rest of the countries clear, but still the degenerates keeps on saying that they are going to be the government of the world. And an example about this, which I was speaking with my love this morning early. There are so popular tales, and there were this tale of this my love, my precious love, with Adonai. Kadosh, forever. At the certain clear of this popular tale, saying where used to being fire remaineth the shmotra, and where are shmotra, fire can be burned. The tale is not exactly that because of, like I said, if we go to the reality, shmotra comes ashes, and for shmotra to transcend, you need more material to burn up, and gotta burn from the shmotra. So there will become But if it doesn't transcend, there's ashes, and ashes becomes ashes, and there doesn't burn anymore. It's gone. The reality of us is delivered into the reality of not that Yorona, not ICC, not Justice of North States. We have a very global problem. This is not local, like I was saying. This is worldwide. We have a problem. It's a headway. And we are handling this as best as possible for there to not come a chaos upon the whole of the world, which more than we already suffered already. We have a huge compromising of uniform, especially Latin America, making disasters all over, all associated with the degenerate sickle Maricolandia, Ejército Argentino, and prostitutes Kirchners here, saying that they commence and says what to do in the world. Still. But they are threatening, oh, they will destroy the patriot, so I have saved the patriot of Sodoma, degenerado. And in the middle of this all, simply what it is. The point of this clear fact. We were all the time making Otsumaje, let's see, Keotsu, the trees cut in the season for the reduced pollen of forestry, of the forestry, Hatsumotsu, Nahunun, Dachli forestry, Hichuspitsi. This is not English. So the reality is, we were making this permanently, but we never cut the wood, neither taken off the wood. So whenever you do that, regrows, and keeps the same. And the reality is that we were fighting and trying to establish some orders because of every time we try to take the wood off and cut the wood, there comes murder all over. But the reality is simple. Adonai is going to make it. Then, a key before this day, this all as we still go through. HTTPS www. Cuando las gotas, this is GOHTAUB, se presentan a querer tomar por patrimonio lo que es de Adonai, y abominables mueren por la eternidad, retorcidos en destrucción eterna. Shalah. SEHLA, point 90, F7, last key and cleaner my site, last BLYTT is in New York. And HTTPS www, still making that the generations still pretending of will become gods, and still thinking they are going to win. Delirious Sodoma, abominable forever, abominable in death endlessly. Point 90, F6, like before. And HTTPS www. Are we gonna think it out sometime about seriously get clear about the reality we all go through about it? Point 90. We will. F7, like before. So at this same day, August 17th, 2014, this Sunday, 1918, with loss, with pain, destruction, with tears, with laughing, with repudiation, vehemence, rage, and thirsty of the blood of the condemned potentiator in hell, flesh, at the same skin and forever within, and all over I exist. Alejandro, Blanco, Redemi, I am, I keep it as. Just one more day, and still for worthy. Adonai is going to make it.